นะครับปะทะกับทีม199พวกทีมเนี่ยมีสต็อกตันจอร์แดนพิพเพนมาโลนโอลาจูวอนจริงครั้งที่แล้วผมไลฟ์ไปแล้วแหละแต่แบบไฟล์มันเสียก็เลยต้องเล่นใหม่เสียไป2 เกมเลยลบไปละสวัสดีทุกคนที่เข้ามารับชมครับไม่ว่าจะดูคลิปหรือว่าดูสดนะครับผมก็จะเป็นพอร์ตแลนด์ครับของผมกับทีม90ชุดอะไรดีสีส้มสีฟ้าเขาสีฟ้าสีแดงแล้วกันแดงแรงเลยเฮ้ยแดงสวยว่ะแดงสวยว่ะนี่อย่างนี้เลยมาปัดทับกันหน่อยนะครับผมสตาร์เตอร์ของผมเลยจริงๆครั้งที่แล้วผมเล่นไปแล้วนะผมน่าจะพอรู้อยู่ว่าต้องเอาใครไปเจอใครแม็กเกรดี้นะครับเล่นเกมช้านะเราไม่เอายานิดเราเอายานิดออกจัดไปมาถึงเราเน้นเกมรับก่อนนะครับทุกคน
Hello everyone, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. With Brett Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the 1990's team and the Portland Trailblazers. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Malone. Michael Jordan is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Olajuwon and it's Pippen in at the 3.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
It's tipped. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to McGrady.
เห็นแล้วนะครับการจับคู่ที่ไม่
Here's Pippen and the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
มันจะเอาสต็อกตันมาปิดก็ไม่เข้าใจว่ามันเป็นยังไง
Now here's Stockton.
น่าจะเป็นแผนก่อนก็เข้าทางนะผมก็พิพเล่นเลยตัวครับผมน่าจะไหวนะครับ
Outside for Jordan. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Olajuwon. Out of hand on it. McGrady outside. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Good on both.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. Maybe the most impressive feat. 3 national championships in Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
โอลาจูวอนเลี้ยงเข้าไปโอลาจูวอนให้มาโลน
And the jam by Karl Malone.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much
พิพเพน
attention
นะครับ
to
ถึง
him
คนเห็นไหม
and
พิพ
he'll
เพน
burn
เจอ
you
กับสต็อก
with a
ตัน
nice find.
พิพเพนได้เปรียบนะครับผมพิพเพนตัวใหญ่กว่า
Over Stockton. And he overshot that one,
ดัน
missing.
ไม่เข้า
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look
ฟาว
at it
ดี
next
แล้วนะ
time
ครับ
and hits it.
เมื่อกี้ตัวประกบค่อนข้างมั่วอยู่อันนี้เราทำแต้มไม่ได้เองนะจริงๆเกมรับเราดีมากเลยจริงๆเราควรจะนำเป็น8-4
It's Jordan on the win. It's stolen by McGrady.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Pass to Johnson.
โอ้โหฟาวลงครับผมสวยงามครับผมเมจิกจังสัน
As he'll head to the line.
Almost perfect in the game to start 3 of 4.
เหมือนเขาจะรู้ว่า
The
ปิด
Trailblazers have
เม
had
จิก
2
ไม่อยู่นะเลย
chances
ส
at
ลั
the
บกัน
line
เลย
already,
ส
making
ลับ
them
กับ
both.
พิพเพน
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an
แต่เม
impressive
จิกก็ปิดสต็อกตัน
81%.
ไม่อยู่นะ
Drills it from outside.
ต่างคนต่าง
You
ปิดไม่อ
gotta
ยู่นะ
love the recognition there. Stockton
Oh,
just
the
so
ball is so
unselfish,
flat.
always the open man.
Here's Olajuwon.
เป้า
And
ดี
that'll
นะ
be
ครับ
two
ไม่ลง
free
โอ้โห
throws
เกือบ
coming
ไป
up.
ละ
Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
ลงลูกเดียว
Portland leading.
มาดูว่าใครปิดอีกแล้ว
Outside Pippen. Malone with the block. Here's the break. Here's Jordan.
ไม่ได้
And
หรอ
no
ก
good.
นะ
Had a chance to take
จะ
the
มา
lead
ตัว
there.
ตัวจะใส่
And
ผ
the
มได้ยัง
pressure
ไง
he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Offensive rebound.
สวยครับผม
And
โอ้โห
Abdul
ไม่ลง
Jabbar can't get it to go.
จริงควรลงนะเนี่ย
Stockton with it, and it's
สวยค
Johnson
รับผม
picking
โอ้
him
โห
up.
แม็กเกดี้บล็อกเป็น2นะครับผมตอนนี้ได้เวลาเปลี่ยนตัวนะครับเอาเกมเร็วมาสู้ไม่นะเอาเจมลงมายานิสลงมานะครับผมแล้วก็เป็นเคลย์ทอมสันตอนนี้เราจะเป็นยานิสเป็นแกนในการวิ่งนะ
Out of bounds to the 90s team. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron comes in for Pippen. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Robertson in for Johnson. Drexler's shot is off. James against Hill. LeBron drives in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:58 left to play in the first. Robertson against Payton. Here's Drexler. Dishes it to O'Neal. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
The Trailblazers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Drexler against Thompson.
สวยนะครับ
Team Olajuwon with
ใคร
the
นะไม่ใช่ดิ
rebound.
คอมสัน
Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this
โอ้
one.
โหสวยงามครับยานิส
Slams
ของ
it
ตะ
in.
ตุ่มโผ
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter.
ของจริงๆผมต้องเอาเด็กเตอร์มาดี
Payton
กว่า
passes to
โอ้โห
Hill.
ลูกนี้สวยครับ
Off
ผ
to
ม
a good start as he hits his.
ขอเวลานอกนะครับเอาเด็กเลอร์เข้ามาเด็กเลอร์ยังไม่เปลี่ยนนี่นะ
First shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Portland making a change here. Drexler's checked in. And so James will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Drexler against Drexler. Drexler with the defensive effort.
ยิงแบบนี้ลูกที่ยิงอันนี้ผมก็ไม่ไหวนะครับ
46 seconds left in the first quarter. And
Rồi,
the
hấp dẫn. LeBron
rejection
James.
by James.
สวยครับผมยานิส
Guarded by Robinson. And Giannis hits
Giannis
it to go.
over here.
On the assist by
แก
Drexler.
รี่เพตันเลี้ยงบอล
Some
ขึ้นมา
tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a
Don't block
bucket
it.
to get some momentum.
Don't block it.
Just doing
Back.
the job on the backboard.
โอ้โห
And
เด็ก
finished
เลอร์
off by Drexler.
สวยมากครับ
More and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more
เลอ
playmaking.
ร์ไม่ค่อยยิงนะ เราติดห่างๆได้อยู่
Robertson against Payton. Pass
กั
to
บเพ
Hill.
ตันแบรนด์ฮิลเจอกับเรย์บอนเจมส์1-1ครับผม
On deep.
Good.
And he was able to
Mày
put it up in
đâu rồi đó
time, but doesn't fall.
Nghe thằng Tiên
And
thèm
that
bắn đi ba.
concludes the first quarter of play.
คือครั้งที่แล้วผม
Trailblazers lead by
ถ้า
8.
ตามไลฟ์ครั้งที่แล้วผมเสมอนะ1-1เกม2เกมแรกแพ้เกม2ชนะนะครับซึ่งอันนี้ก็ผมแบบรับมือได้แล้วอะจริงๆเช็คเราจะเน้นแผนเดิมก่อนไหมแผน นี่แหละเราเน้นแผนนี้ก่อนนะครับ
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
ลูกนี้
On
โค
the
ต
board
ร
right now
สวย
for the
จัด
90's team. They've got
Oh,
Gary
boy,
Payton.
God.
Hill is out there with Robinson.
That-
Then there's Drexler.
Reverse
And it's
and
Ewing
forward,
in at the
yeah.
5. Payton passes to Robinson.
เดวิดโรบินสัน
It's
โดน
tipped
ปัด
out of bounds.
That's
Portland
it.
takes possession. So for the 90's team,
โอ้
Morning
เป็นไง
comes
ล่ะ
in for
บุกเป็นเอา
Robinson.
สิ
And for Gary Payton. On the wing, Drexler. He logs up the alley-oop pass.
เราปิดใต้แป้นก่อนนะ
Drexler against Robertson. Drexler passes to Hardaway.
ตรงตำแหน่
High
งเดิม
post
ไว้
Morning. 6 to
เด็ก
shoot.
เลิก
It's out of bounds
เลิ
to
ก
the
จับบอลไม่อยู่
90's
นะครับ
team.
ฮอต
So
เตเดอ
for
ร์
the 90's team, Scottie Pippen's checked in for Hill. And Michael Jordan subbed
นี่
in
เขา
for
เปลี่ยนมา
Drexler.
เป็นแมนเซิลลงมาแล้วนะ
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Hardaway from outside. That shot off, and it's Portland the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
ไม่ลง
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these
Oh,
days,
good
but
play.
still
Long
got to be active in the mid-range
And,
area, and the
good
defense
play.
gets away with one there.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full
Sorry, come on.
speed or laterally in either direction. And he can
มา
put
เติม
a
ได้
lot
ดีมาก
more
เลยนะยานิส
damage to the rim than that
ใต้แป้น
when he
เขาอย่าง
wants
แบบ
Oh, you're right.
Portland,
With the
they were.
lead they're enjoying, I'm
Beauty book,
surprised he
beauty
didn't
book,
put a
beauty
little
book.
something extra on that one. Now here's Jordan.
อลอนโซมอร์นิ่งเจอกับยานิสอัลตาตูโก
Morning up top.
ส่งกลับ
Antetokounmpo
มาให้
defending.
จอแดน
Just
จอแดน
5
เฟ
to
ส
shoot.
ไม่เฟส
No good
จำ
from
ช็อตโง่ๆ
Jordan.
เลย
Trailblazers leading by 9.
แหมยานิสด้วยสิ
On the wing, James. Guarded by Pippen.
Hey,
James
man.
misses.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother
Back
the
up.
shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
So for the 90's team, Olajuwon's checked in for Ewing. Malone comes in for Morning. And it's Stockton in for Hardaway. He lobs it up and shot with the slam.
พาทีมโดน
How about
แท็ก
the
เบียด
reach of O'Neal there? A
That's a yak
huge
there.
target for his
Oh,
teammates
man,
on these alley-oops.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside for
อุ้ย
Jordan.
ไม่ได้เหรอ
Basket is
โอ้โห
good. The
เมื่อกี้
assist
แบบ
from
ปิด
Stockton.
ทางปิดทางดี
Jordan's
จัง
got a pair of triples in the second now for the 90's team. Drexler passes to Giannis. Portland moving the ball around. Three from Robertson.
Oh,
He's
my
off
God.
on that one. Stockton with the defensive
สาม
effort.
แต้มผมยังไม่ทำงาน
Over Drexler. And a kind
Oh,
roll that
oh,
time
oh.
off the rim as that one falls. Stockton's
เดี๋ยว
got
แล้ว
his
ผมเล่
first
นเกม
2
สุดท้ายละ
points.
เปลี่ยนละ
Drexler against Jordan. To the inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Pippen.
โอ้พี่เพนโล่ง
It's hauled in by the...
ๆขอเวลานอกครับผมลาววิลเชมเบอร์ลินมาเคลย์ทอมสันแล้วก็เป็นเควินดูแรนต์นะครับนี่ก็เป็นจอห์นสัน
Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run
Right,
out of
come on.
gas
Then
down the
pump
stretch
to
of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Outside for Jordan. Sinks the three-pointer. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Durant.
สวยครับผมโอ้โหไม่ลงด้วย
And
แต่ว่า
Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. The three, Pippen. Good on the
โอ้โหลงอีกแล้ว
three-point shot.
โดนสามรัวๆแล้ว
Pippen's
นะตอน
got
นี้
6.
เริ่มไม่ค่อย
That's
ดี
two
ครับผม
bombs in a row from long range.
เปล่า
Payton, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen.
เขาก็แก้เกมมาได้ดีนะ
There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Here's Durant. Good D by Olajuwon.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
So for the 90s team, O'Neal comes in for Malone, and it's Hill in for Jordan. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Durant.
Bang! Marty!
Yeah, Kevin, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
A tight game here in Portland. Stockton dishes to Olajuwon.
แท็กน่าจะสู้ไหวนะครับสวยงาม
Chamberlain with the block. KD passes to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Stockton. Tries again and foul on the shot. So Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So for the 90s team, Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Stockton. Durant. That shot missing. Shaq with some nice D. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Here's Robinson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And KD, here we go.
Here we go.
And a dunk by O'Neal.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
ได้นะโอลาจูวอนได้ผมว่าสู้ได้ว่ะคอร์เตอร์เนี่ยสุดยอดแน่ๆคอยดู
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Klay Thompson is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Kareem. And it's KD in the 3 spot. Jordan can't get it to go.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Trailblazers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The 90s team on offense. They trail by 7. Picks it out to Malone. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Durant. Johnson with it. Picked up by Stockton. Johnson shot is off.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pippen with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. KD draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
ดีนะเป็นไอ้เนี่ยตอกตั้งผมส่งไม่ออกนะเมื่อกี้ใช่ว่าไม่ส่งผมเห็นแล้วว่าเมจิกว่างอยู่
So it's the 90s team now. And there's the call on Durant.
foul.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Passes to Stockton.
โอ้โหโดน
Here's
ว่ะ
Jordan.
โดน
No
โดน
good
ว่า
there.
ดีนะมี
Now
ตัวสำรอง
Portland
อ
takes
ยู่
it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Johnson. No good that time. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Stockton. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Johnson goes in. Good D by
โอ้โห
Elijah
ไม่ลง
Wan.
อีกแล้ว
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
ไม่ลง
Not
นะครับ
easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And then Durant with the jam.
ดูแรงมาว่ะ
On
โคเตอ
defense,
ร์
your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle, simply drives right by you.
เป็นไงเจอเคยทองฝัน
Durant
ปิด
against Pippen.
อยู่นะ
It's all
เคย
in
ท
by
อง
the
ฝันปิดอยู่
Trailblazers.
นะครับ
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the paint and
โอ้โห
stolen by
โดน
Jordan.
โต
And they're pushing it up. A
เหลือ
nice shot
เรียบ
by
ร้อย
Stockton.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like
เฮ้ย
that.
เฮ้ยเฮ้ย
It's
เฮ้ย
stolen
อัน
by
นี้ผมไม่
Elijah
ดี
Wan.
จัด
Stockton outside. From the top of the
Wow.
key, he buries it. And now just a 3-point Portland lead.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So for the 90s team,
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's
เดี๋ยว
on,
ต้องป้องกันแล้วนะ
he can be lights
บุ
out.
กเท่านั้นที่ต้องการ
Hardaway passes to Robinson. Elijah
สวยครับ
Wan
โอลา
with
จู
the
วอน
block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers
Foul.
in the game.
เดี๋ยวเราเปลี่ยนตัวเลยนะครับทุกคนเด็กเลอร์ก็เกรดี้แล้วกันเพนนะเราพิเพนเข้ามาแล้วก็เป็นยานิสแล้วก็อีกคนเป็นฮัคคีมนะครับเราเน้นตัว
Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
A different look now for Portland.
ที่ทำแต้มไม่ค่อย
Antetokounmpo's
ได้แต่
checked
ที่
in
ลูก
for
โทษแม่น
Elijah
นะ
Wan.
ครับ
Pippen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Drexler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's good, 2 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Trailblazers leading by 5. McGrady right side. O'Neal with the
โอ้โห
rebound.
ไม่ได้ครับผม
The 90s team on offense. Down low. Here's Peyton. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Here's McGrady. That one off the back iron and out. McGrady's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down hard.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
โอ้โห เด้งออกอีกไอ้เหี้ย
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the 90s team.
เศร้าแล้ว
It's a 3-point game. There's the pass to O'Neal.
โอ้
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he knocks down the first one. So for the 90s team, Mornings checked in for Robinson. Pippen comes in for Drexler. And it's Stockton in for Gary Payton.
โอ้ไม่ลงเลย
Here's Giannis. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the 90s team making a change here. Ewing's checked in.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover.
Bang!
It's a thing of
Bang!
And it's Pippen with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Hardaway.
Hardaway. Pippen โดนหลอก
Pippen against Pippen. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Pippen. Here's Giannis. Shoot.
ไม่ได้นะ
foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times the D has no choice but to foul him.
ตอนนี้ห่าง3 แต้มนะครับผมถือว่ายังมีจุดที่ไม่ค่อยปลอดภัยเท่าไหร่
Stockton from outside. No good. And we've reached.
เราก็เอายานิสอยู่ไหมยังเป็นยานิสอยู่นะครับออสการ์โรเบอร์สันลงมาแล้วก็เป็นแช็คไหมลองวิวดูก่อนนะวิว
The end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3 from Portland. We're back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter. What is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the 90's team. Ewing is out there with Mourning. Then it's Stockton. Then there's Pippen. And it's Hardaway in a 2-guard. Drexler against Hardaway. Now here's Drexler. Pocket 6. Inside. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests. And that's just enough.
And finished off by Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air. That's elite level stuff.
Now here's Hardaway. And there's the feed to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Man, what about that pass? Eyes in the back of my head. Delivers it right on the money.
Drexler against Hardaway. On his left side. And Giannis
bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
And the 90's team calls time here. So for the 90's team, Elijah Wines checked in for Ewing. Malone comes in for Mourning. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Hardaway. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the 90's team head coach said to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
And the painted area is where Robinson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Stockton outside. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Stockton's got the game tied up here for the 90's team.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Pippen dishes to Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
So it's the 90's team now. Stockton passes to Jordan.
1-1 นะครับตอนนี้โอลาจูวอนกับวิวปัดได้ครับผม
It's out of bounds to the 90's team.
วิวที่ผมเอามานี่เป็นวิวที่ไม่ได้โหดนะเป็นวิว90หน่อย
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. That one a little long. Jordan's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Malone outside. Fires it up. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points.
ขอเวลานอกเลยต้องเปลี่ยนเป็นแมคเกรดี้แล้วนะครับแล้วก็เลบอนเจมส์อันนี้ก็ต้องเปลี่ยนเป็นวิลแชมเบอร์เลนแล้วก็แช็คโอเนลนะครับ
Bucket from Jordan.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now here's Jordan. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Here's LeBron. Nice D from Pippen.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Jordan. And he makes that one. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, to more Jordan wants the ball.
Shot by McGrady, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Here's Stockton.
แจ็คโอ้ฟาวจัดเลยอ่ะแบ็คแอนด์วันด้วยโอ้โหแย่จัดตรงนี้ว่าพลาดคือแบบตั้งแต่เอาแท็กมาคือแย่ลงแบบคืออะไรขึ้นผมก็ไม่รู้นะครับ
Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Here's Jordan.
มีโอกาสแพ้นะครับตอนนี้
Here's Olajuwon.
แล้วก็
That shot misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's LeBron. Rejected by Stockton. They get it back. O'Neal gets it to go.
มาอยู่นะครับตอนนี้แต้มสูสีกันนะครับตอนนี้เสียงเชียร์ดังกระหึ่มเลยว่ายังไงต้องตั้งของOlajuwonอีกแล้วOlajuwon
And here are the Trailblazers now. Bang! By as many as 11 points.
LeBron James LeBron James มาดิทอมสันเป็นไงอันนี้เป็นจอห์นสันดีกว่าไหมแล้วก็เป็นทอมสันจอห์นสันทอมสันเล่นเกมรับแล้วนะครับผมเอาให้อยู่เอาให้อยู่ทอมสันจะโดนเล่นงานไหมเรามาดูกัน
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
เอาเรียบร้อยเลยแท็กทำแบบนี้ได้ยังไง
Like Jordan on the floor, he attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's LeBron. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Muddy.
By O'Neal.
And the pass
pick and roll.
Up to
Point
the
Rick pick and
precise
roll.
spot it needed to be.
And no messing
ตอน
around
นี้
in the
ครับ
finish.
ปัญ
He
หาตอนนี้
powers
อยู่
it
ที่
through.
ว่า
And the 90s team calls time here. They're
เก
trailing
มรั
by
บเรา
2.
จะไหวไหมนะครับทุกคนมาดู
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
ติด
What do you
นิด
think,
เลยนะ
guys?
ติดนิดเลย
Big
ติด
chance
ติ
here
ดเลย
to
ติด
tie
นิ
it
ดเลย
with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play
โอ้โห
right
ชนะ
now. Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And so the big win by
โอ้โห
Portland.
เกมนี้ทำได้ดีนะครับมีควอเตอร์2ว่าที่โดนยิง3ไปรัวๆเลยโอ้โหแบบแย่จัด
These
อ่ะ
are those games that feel so great to
โอ้
win
โห
and
ชนะ
really
นะครับเจ็บ
it's
ฉุย
like a
เฉียดเลย
knife in the gut to lose. You gotta
เมื่อกี้ป้องกันได้ดีนะครับผมเนี่ยควอเตอร์2ว่าที่โดนเยอะๆโดน3ไปผมหนัก3ไป4แต้ม4แต้มไม่ใช่4แต้ม4ลูกอ่ะโอ้โหแล้วก็หนักควอเตอร์อื่นไม่ค่อยโดนนะ3แต้มอ่ะควอเตอร์2นี่โดนรัวๆเลยจริงๆเกมรับเราค่อนข้างดีหมดเลยนะควอเตอร์แรกดีสุดมาดูสกอร์กันหน่อยนะครับเกมนี้เกมไปดูแลเล่นได้ดีนะครับสำหรับเกมบุกวันนี้ยานิสก็อีกคนบ้างที่เล่นได้ดีใช่ครับก ก็ไมเคิลจอร์แดนกับพิปเพนนะครับตามคาดของทีมเขาที่ทำแต้มกันได้ดีโอลาจูวอนก็เล่นวงในได้ดีนะครับผมโอ้ท้ายเกมเล่นดีมากด้วยก็เกมนี้ชนะแบบฉิวเฉียดอะแบบใหญ่ชนะแบบขาด
Tip-off goes to the 90s team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jordan is out there with Stockton. And there's Malone. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Pippen following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Stockton from outside.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
2 on the clock. 3-pointer from Stockton. Jordan against Pippen. Nifty move. The shot will not fall. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Pippen.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
นึกว่าจะอะไรนะ
You got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Now here's Jordan.
กายฮุกของเขา
Malone outside. Pass to Stockton.
ชูดไหมตอกตันไม่ชูดส่งให้โอลาจูวอน
Here's Olajuwon.
ไม่ลง
He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
McGrady against Jordan. Tries from 10. Jordan with the rebound.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Oh, and there's the
โยน
alley-oop.
ไม่ดีโยนไม่ดีโยนไม่ดี
McGrady against Jordan.
ปีทุกกอง
Abdul-Jabbar. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just
เกมรับมา
solid
จัด
work
ทีม
out.
เราไม่รู้บล็อกกันไปกี่ลูกแล้วเราดูปากบล็อกไป3โอลาจูวอนรีบาวไปอีก3โอ้โหแม่งยังเหนือพูดเลยว่ายังเหนือเมื่อกี้ดีไปพักนะครับผมเล่นไม่ค่อยดีเท่าไหร่นะทะลุจอแดนตัวไม่ได้เลยก็ตามนี้แหละ
In the paint. And it'll be the 90s team with their first time out of the game right here.
แต่ก็เหมือนเราจะเล่นดีกว่าแต่ไม่นำแค่4 แต้มกว่าเกมรับเราดีมากนะครับทุกคน
Pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Drexler, he's checked in for Tracy
อยากให้
McGrady.
เขามีที่เดินนะ
Now here's Stockton. Outside Pippen. Olajuwon trying to break free. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Stockton.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Here's Jordan. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go.
ปิดได้ดีนะจอห์นสัน
Jordan the pass to Stockton. Upside Pippen. Back to Stockton.
ส่งให้สต็อกตันตัวกับพิปเพนเกมรับที่ดีที่สุดโดนไหม
Here's Malone.
โดนไหม
And
โดน
foul
เปล่า
on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one falls. And the 90s team making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. That one falls, so hits both of them. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Stockton with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Malone outside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much
สวยครับผม
faster
จอห์นสัน
than that.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard,
Tony
what a
also
tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's your
ตอนนี้ก็เป็นทอมสันยานิสแล้วก็ออสการ์โรเบิร์ตสันเจมาลงนะครับ
and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron comes in for Pippen. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Drexler. And it's Robertson in for Magic Johnson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. O'Neal misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
พลาดหรือว่าเราพลาด
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first.
ในแท็กด้วยนะ
Now here's Payton. Outside Hill. Tries a three. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his fifth rebound in this one.
James is just
จะมาปิด
remarkable.
เลบอนเจมส์อยู่ได้อย่างไร
He's attacking
ถามเลย
Payton against Robertson. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
ยังได้อยู่ครับ เอาไหมลูกนี้เอาไหมใต้แป้น
Robertson
ใต้แป้น
against
ต้องหนึ่ง
Payton.
แล้วนะใต้แป้น
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want.
ผมไม่
Way
เรา
too
มาดู
slow
กัน
to protect the rim.
Thompson outside.
โอ้
That's
โห
good.
สวยครับผม
And Robertson
เล
with the
ย์ออฟ
assist.
เซ็ต
Perfect shooting form. Something Thompson's known for. I mean, when he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
Outside Hill. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Thompson from
อีกสักลูก
long
ไหม
range.
ไม่ได้นะค
A
รับ
good close contact.
แหมเมื่อกี้น่าจะได้นะจังหวะเองได้แล้วอะเราเล่นเซตนี้นะครับเซตทีมแข็งนี่ก่อนวิลแชมเบอร์ลิน
So far, as we finish the first quarter, Portland out in front, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter.
ตอนนี้ก็แต้มห่างกัน3 แต้มนะครับผมควอเตอร์แรก
Some good action
ถือว่าไม่
already in
แย่
this
แล้วก็
one,
ไม่
but
ได้
a
ดี
fairly
เท่า
even
ไหร่
matchup after the first quarter of play.
เกมบุกควรทำได้ดีกว่านี้
Let's
นะ
change
เก
out
ม
some
รับ
guys
โอ
from
เค
the
นะเพราะว่า
Trailblazers
10
so
แต้มโอ
far
เค
in
แล้ว
this one.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection
สวยครับผม
can give
เล
you.
บอนเจมส์
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
On the court right now for the 90s team. Ewing is out there with Robinson. Then there's Hill, and it's Drexler. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. It's blocked by
แบ็ค
Shaq.
บล็อกได้
And
แล้ว
the
ก็ยังโอ้
aggressiveness
โหรี
on
บาวด์ได้
display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's LeBron. Robinson
ไม่
with the
ได้
block.
นะครับผมเมื่อกี้ไม่ได้แบบตัวหนาทั้งนั้นเลย
Payton against Robertson. Payton can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. High-point lead, the biggest of the game.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at
ไม่ล
scoring
ง
from
นะ
contact.
เราไม่ดี
So for the 90s team, Mourning comes in for Robinson. Hardaway is subbed in for Gary Payton. Robertson passes to Chamberlain.
Bang.
Chamberlain with the stop.
กดมั่วนะครับพูดเลยว่ากดมั่วม้วนตัวทำไมก็ไม่รู้
When he wants
Oh,
to.
you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Drexler outside. And Hill has it in the corner. For the
โอ้ย
three.
อย่าจับหางพี่
He can't get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Chamberlain. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hill.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Kicks it out to Robertson. Back to Thompson. Now the pass to James. And it's Horning with the rebound.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Trailblazers leading by 7. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Robertson. Hardaway dishes to Mourning. Thompson against Drexel. Back to Mourning. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. So for the 90s team, Olajuwon's checked in for Ewing. Pippen comes in for Hill, and it's Jordan in for Drexel.
The DS no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's got much more aggressive.
And here's Portland. Here's the one. Bang! And a dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Hardaway against Robertson. Hardaway, no good. Trailblazers leading by 9. Robertson can't get it to go.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Hardaway against Thompson. Outside Jordan. Portland grabs the miss. James in the post. Guarded by Pippen. And James throws it down.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Hardaway kicks to Jordan. Over Thompson. Jordan can't get it to go. And Portland with the ball.
ลอยมาจากบ้านโน่นลอยมาจากบ้าน
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Jordan outside, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight
เรียบร้อยครับผม3 แต้มเริ่มไหลเริ่มไหลเริ่มไหลเริ่มไหล
starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately
ขอดูความเหนื่อยหมดแล้วอ่ะเปลี่ยนนะบัตรนาวดีกว่าเทรซี่ลงนะครับผมหรือว่าเด็กเซอร์ดีกว่านะแล้วก็เป็นยานิสล่ะโอลาจูวอนไม่เอาดีกว่าคารีนดีกว่าเป็นพิพเพนนะครับผมพิพเพน
insurmountable.
And the 90s team calls time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
ดีกว่า ยังไม่หลุด
Stockton passes to Olajuwon.
โอลาจูวอน1-1กับคาริอัลดุลจาบะหรือว่ายังไงส่งไหมคาริมส่งไหมคาริมแทเวลลิ่งครับผม
Gets the whistle on the travel.
อย่าล้นพี่เราอย่าล้นพี่
With that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
O'Neal's checked in for Olajuwon.
ไม่มีบาวแล้วพี่
Here's Pippen, poke loose. Drexler with the steal. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. No good from 18.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing
แบง
on
โอ้
their
โห
faces.
ไม่
Nothing
ลง
going
ไอ้
their
เหี้ย
way.
เอ้ยกูก็แบง
It's
ไปดิ
something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with
โอ้โห
yourself.
โดนเลย
And
ครับผม
check with the slam.
And
จริ
how
งๆน่า
about
จะ
the
ลง
reach
นะ
of
ลูกนั้น
O'Neal
น่ะ
there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal
เรีย
screen.
บร้อยเลย
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And Pippen is a rugged defender. Has
The clock runs.
ผมว่าได้อยู่นะใจเย็นๆนะครับคือดูแลนเนี่ยดูแลนต้องเป็นครึ่งควอเตอร์หลังนะครึ่งควอเตอร์3ผมว่าน่าจะได้อยู่รอขอเหนื่อยกันก่อนเราจะได้บุก
And
กันอย่าง
after a
เต็ม
very
ที่
lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. If you look at James, what a contribution.
มาดูนะว่า
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Trailblazers, Pippen is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position. Here's Antetokounmpo outside Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Johnson against Stockton. Pass to Elijah Wan. Malone kicks to Stockton. High arcing shot and the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
They're running. Stockton from outside. They get it back. Elijah Wan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
ผมอยากเปลี่ยนนะแต่ไม่เปลี่ยนดีกว่า
It's going to go on Kareem
ผมมีทีมชนะ
Abdul-Jabbar.
เขาอยู่นะ
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
ตอนนี้แบบโมโหแล้วเอาจอร์น
Trailblazers leading by 10. Down low. And that's good from Antetokounmpo.
เล่นแม่งเลยโมโหต้องใช้ตัวในตำนานของผมนะ
Antetokounmpo's got his first basket. The 90s team on
ใช้
offense.
ตัวในตำนานของผมนะ
Stockton dishes to Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing.
อะไรอ่ะเรียบร้อยเลย
Slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Johnson attacking. Malone with the block.
ไอ้เหี้ยแม่งแบบกระโดดไปข้างหน้าก็จบแล้ว
Before start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Pocket 6. Lets it go from deep. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be the 90s ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to Robinson. Back to Hardaway. Goes up at the stripe.
โอ้โหจะฟาวทำแพ้อะไรเนี่ยโอ้โหได้ฟาสต์เบรกแล้วเนี่ยเมื่อกี้ถึงหัวแล้วนะ
Trailblazers leading by 10. Giannis kicks to Johnson. Over Hardaway. Johnson can't
ไม่
hit.
ลงครับผม
The
คือ
90s
ยิง
team
ไกล
on
ไม่ลง
offense.
แต่ทีมเรา
They've only allowed 2 points so
เนี่ยดู
far here
เขา
in
ยิ
the
งไกล
second
ลง
half.
แล้วลงอีกไม่เข้าใจไม่เข้าใจเลยนี่ครับผมจะเน้นเกมรับล้วนๆแล้วนะยกเว้นเควินดูแลนนะครับ
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, he is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. They can't give him open jumpers.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Olajuwon's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Durant comes in for Pippen. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Clyde Drexler. And it's Robertson in for Magic Johnson. And then for the 90s team, Jordan comes in for Hill, and it's Peyton in for Drexler.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Peyton surveying the floor. Outside Hardaway. Feeds it to Ewing.
น่าจะไหวนะครับไม่ไหวแล้วล่ะเฮ้ยได้อยู่
No good. And so here's Portland. Hardaway with the
มันไม่
steal.
ส่งอ่ะจังหวะแรกผมกดไปแล้วอ่ะ
Peyton left side. Cans the shot from the wing. Peyton's got his second basket of the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. That was trying to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kicks it to Hardaway. From outside the arc. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Peyton.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
So for the 90s team, O'Neal's checked in for Ewing, and Stockton subbed in for Hardaway.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Durant, the pass to Olajuwon. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Goes back up, passes it to Robertson. There's the feed to Durant. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And the defining trait of... The greatest of superstars. Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
It's his first trip to the line. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Trailblazers. Thompson comes in for McGrady. Here's Robertson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. That one goes in. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
And he gets it back. It's taken away by Peyton. He dishes it to Jordan. Stockton outside for the lead, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. We're at the end of the third.
อะไรวะผมไม่ไหวนะผมพูดจริงเล่นแบบเนี้ยวันเจแม่งมาแต่แรกเลยมาไม่ไหวละเล่นกันแบบนี้
Got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 1.
แม่งโดนคอร์สหลอกอ่ะ
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
จาก10 ต่อแต้มแม่งโดนตามโดนกับโดน
The 90s team on offense. They trail by 1. On the court right now for the 90s team. Malone is out there with Pippen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Stockton. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Stockton outside. There's the dish to Pippen. To tie it up. And he's good on the 3 ball. It's all knotted up.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Stockton dishes to Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And stolen by Jordan. And the pass to Stockton. And here is O'Neal. Kicks to Jordan. Dishes it to Malone. Chamberlain with the block.
And the
แหมเมื่อกี้ไม่น่าเดินเลยนั่นแหละบอลละ
insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And the 90s team making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. They get it back with 1 second left, and you know that's good.
ไปออกไปไกลๆไปออกไปไกลๆเลยนะครับไม่ต้องกลับมานะ
Gonna be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Johnson in for Robertson. Johnson kicks to LeBron. Get 5. Whistle blows.
Yes.
Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Stockton passes to Pippen. Olajuwon against O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And they double up James. And some nice ball
มึง
movement
เดิ
here
น
by
ไป
the
ไหนของมึง
Trailblazers. Shaq passes to Chamberlain. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Malone with the
โอ้โห
rebound.
โดน
I
กับ
don't
เป็น
think the
ที
D
มว่ะ
does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Pass to Jordan.
ไอ้เหี้ยแช็คแม่งแทนที่จะรออยู่ใต้แป้น
To
ไป
take
ทำ
the
เหี้ยอะไร
lead.
ก็ไม่รู้
Rebound by the Trailblazers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson up top. He's covered by Malone. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And that one falls for Johnson. So he gets them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Stockton against Johnson. Malone outside. Pass to Jordan. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the 90s team.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
James.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his
ปล่อย
team
ให้โด
needs
น
a
ไล่แต้ม
basket,
มาได้
he
ยังไง
steps up
วะ
to the plate.
Passes it to Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
โอ้โหแล้วฟาวอะไรตัว
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And
โอ้
Olajuwon
โห
drops them
เละ
both.
เละ
Guys,
เละ
that was
เละ
critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Johnson, the pass to Thompson. No
ยัง
good
ไม่
on
ล
the
ง
three.
เนาะ
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good
โอ้โห
from here.
เรียบร้อย
And
เลย
that
ตรง
one
นี้
drops for him.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
James against Stockton. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Yes.
Chamberlain hits them both.
ได้อยู่
Nice there. He does not waste
There you
those
go.
opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Pass to Olajuwon. Pulls it from 20.
ไม่น่าล
That
งนะ
one, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Yes.
At one point, they led by 16.
And once Thompson builds momentum on the drive, he's very
Oh,
difficult
my
to stay in
Lord.
front of without fouling.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
It's them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Shaq.
พูดเฉยเลยอะ
Olajuwon, no good. And Portland with the ball. James in the post. He's covered by Stockton.
สวยครับผมเลบรอนเจมส์มาเกมรับละเน้นรับนะครับตอนนี้แล้วก็จอห์นสันเด็กเซอร์ไหวเปล่าวะเฮ้ยมันไหวไหมนะแม็กเกดี้น่าจะไหวนะให้โอกาสสักรอบเนาะ
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
Yes, LeBron James.
This has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
All right. Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the 90's team head coach said to his team.
Yes.
And even though they're down, he was
Depends
confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. You've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
And the 90's team calls time here. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast.
ยิงแม่นอยู่นะอย่าดูถูกนะนี่เป็นไงเป็นไงเกี่ยวแป๊ดเกี่ยวแป๊ด2 ลูกเลยมาดูถูกคิวแชมเบอร์เลนเราได้ไงไม่ลงแน่นอนครับพวกนี้เอาแช็คแล้วก็เขียวว่าอะไรไงไม่เขียวแต่ก็ลงแล้วกันนะยังไงพวกเธอลำบากจังเลยไม่ลงหรอกครับเนี่ยเจอเกมรับแน่นๆเข้าไปยิงไม่ลงมาดิวันนี้นะครับโทษที่พลาดเลยคือแม็กกี้นี่เป็นอะไรไม่รู้เกมบุกก็ไม่ได้เกมรับยิงไม่ได้เลยโดนคอร์สโอเวอร์หลอกแบบโดนไมเคิลจอร์แดนหลอกโอ้โหแบบไม่ไหวถ้าวันนี้เจมไม่แบกนะจบเนี่ย21 แต้มครับทุกคนโอ้โหวันนี้ก็บล็อกไม่ค่อยดีนะครับนี่โอลาจูวอร์ที่เล่นดีกับเนี่ยแช็คก็ได้อยู่แช็คตอนหลังก็แบบแอบแพ้โอลาจูวอร์อยู่นะวันนี้เควินดูแลนบอกไม่ได้ลงเลยก็ขอบคุณทุกคนที่รับชมนะครับก่อนเนี่ยสกอร์ตามนี้นะครับดูทีมเขาหน่อยไหมทีมเขาก็เนี่ยไมเคิลจอร์แดนพิพเพนเหมือนเดิมนะครับบันโลนโอ้ยวันนี้เพตาเล่นได้อยู่นะครับ6 นาที 7 แต้มนี่ไม่ธรรมดานะครับผมขอบคุณที่ทุกคนที่รับชมนะครับเจอกันใหม่คลิปหน้าครับสำหรับวันนี้ก็บิ๊กแมนของผมเจอกับ90ก็ชนะไป2 เกมนะครับแบบค่อนข้างจะฉิวเฉียดเลยนะฉิวเฉียด2 เกมเลยขอบคุณนะครับเจอกันใหม่คลิปหน้านะครับขอบคุณครับ